Americans are traveling to Europe in unprecedented numbers. So there is a real economic boom, and the airlines have pricing power. So now we have a strike in Canada with Air Canada. Well, all the other airlines turn around and they immediately raise their price of their tickets, and people have to fly.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Frank Holmes. He's the CEO of US Global Investors. Frank, really good to speak with you today. Recent data suggests higher income Americans are driving a recovery in travel. How do you see this trend supporting airline stocks in the JETS ETF?
Well, it's a great line because the bearish sentiment has been going on for 2 years towards the airline industry. And there's not one analyst in 2024 that said that United Airlines would be up 30%, and it was up 130%. We're seeing the same thing in the UK with Ryanair and British Air. I mean, they've been on an incredible tear, surging higher and higher. Americans are traveling to Europe in unprecedented numbers. So there is a real economic boom, and the airlines have pricing power. So now we have a strike in Canada with Air Canada. Well, all the other airlines turn around and they immediately raise their price of their tickets, and people have to fly. And since COVID, we've recognized a psychological factor that people want to go and travel and experience the world after being locked down for 2 years.
You mentioned pricing power there, Frank. And July saw the first airfare increase in 7 months. What does this signal about the industry's ability to pass on costs?
Well, it's been amazing. It really has been. And our sort of expanded JETS ETF that's in London called TRIP, TRIP, it has cruise lines and hotels included. And the pricing power of the tickets are incredible. Cruise lines are rapidly becoming growth stocks, showing up this momentum in Investors Business Daily. So what we're witnessing is that the world is back to and surpassed what was pre-COVID. But the pricing of the tickets and the hotels in the past 5 years have grown at a 15% compounded rate, which means they've doubled. So the airlines are making double to triple, same with hotels and same with cruise. So these industries are doing spectacular well. And we have seen in the past couple of months where the JETS ETF has jumped 8% in a day. And that usually doesn't happen. An individual stock can do that, but not an ETF. So I really remain constructively bullish on the airline because they represent the world travel and economic activity.
Frank, you mentioned that massive increase in United Airlines share price. And of course, that's the largest holding in your TRIP ETF. How significant is United's performance for the fund's outlook?
Well, going forward, the company has such surplus cash flow. It's buying back its stock, increased its dividend, rewarded its employees. It has the perfect culture in this market. And then we have Delta. What you're seeing, also you're seeing with British Air, is using AI to manage flights and to manage lost luggage and to manage a whole bunch of things. They can't control the weather, but they can control where they're flying and when they fly. So the use of AI is really helping expand their profit margins.
Frank, tariffs, labor costs, of course, post-pandemic uncertainty, they have weighed on sentiment. How do you assess the sector's ability to navigate any headwinds like these in the months ahead?
Oh, I remain usually in the next quarter and going to year end is the best time for the airlines. They have their best surge. And we know this summer what the numbers are. We know that the airports are you get traffic flowing between the UK and New York, and it's up 15%. And so you get an analyst comes out in Wall Street or in the city being negative on the airlines industry. You can't have 15% growth without it showing up in the airlines and profits. And that's what we're witnessing. So I think we remain very positive going into year end. I think they're the least expensive, the stock market. When you compare, they trade at 1/3 the multiples to revenue and cash flow.
Well, Frank, I'm sure we'll be chatting many times in the months ahead to see whether those airlines keep on flying. Thank you very much for your insights today.
Wheels up.
That's Frank Holmes. He's the CEO of US Global Investors.